Tired of being your own obstacle? Well, discover how to get out of your own way. Have you ever felt like you were your own worst enemy? That your fears, insecurities, or thought patterns are keeping you from achieving your goals and living the life you truly want? So, Mark Goulston's Get Out of Your Own Way is the guide you need. This book is a beacon of insight that illuminates the mental traps we often fall into, offering us practical tools to free ourselves and unleash our true potential. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery that will help you stop sabotaging yourself and start living fully. Goulston divides his work into sections that address different aspects of how we get in our own. 1. Self-deception, the first obstacle. This chapter focuses on how people lie to themselves. Goulston explains that we often create false narratives about ourselves and the world to protect ourselves from pain or discomfort, which ultimately limits us. The central idea is to recognize these lies in order to overcome them. 2. Procrastination and analysis paralysis. Here, the author explores how the tendency to procrastinate or overthink every decision prevents us from moving forward. He highlights the importance of taking action, even imperfect ones, rather than waiting for perfection or the ideal moment. 3. Fear of failure and success. Goulston breaks down how both the fear of failing and the fear of succeeding can be paralyzing. The fear of failure prevents us from trying, while the fear of success can lead us to self-sabotage. As success often brings new responsibilities and expectations, for the need for approval and perfectionism. This chapter addresses how the constant search for external validation and the obsession with perfection bind us. Goulston argues that these behaviors prevent us from being authentic and subject us to unnecessary stress. 5. Ineffective communication and interpersonal conflict. The author explores how poor communication, repetitive arguments, and an inability to resolve conflicts can create a toxic environment, both personally and professionally. The key is learning to truly listen and express our needs constructively. 6. Lack of boundaries and burnout. This chapter focuses on the importance of setting healthy boundaries in our relationships and at work. Goulston explains that the inability to say no and the tendency to overburden ourselves leads to physical and mental exhaustion. 7. Anger, resentment, and forgiveness. Goulston delves into how holding on to anger and resentment only harms us. He emphasizes the liberating power of forgiveness, not only toward others, but also toward oneself in order to move forward. 8. How to develop self-compassion and resilience. This chapter focuses on cultivating a kinder and more understanding attitude toward ourselves. Goulston explores how self-compassion and the ability to bounce back from adversity are critical to our well-being and growth. 9. The path to action and lasting change. Finally, Goulston offers practical strategies for applying the lessons learned. He focuses on the importance of consistent action, perseverance, and creating new habits to generate positive and sustainable change in our lives. In short, Get Out of Your Own Way offers us a roadmap for identifying and dismantling self-imposed barriers. Its main message is clear. We are capable of much more than we believe, but we often hold ourselves back. Through introspection, brutal self-honesty, and the application of practical strategies, it is possible to break free from these limiting patterns. The book is an invitation to take charge of our lives, to stop being victims of our own minds, and to embrace our unlimited potential. If you're ready to stop sabotaging yourself and start thriving, this book is an excellent starting point. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos.